Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into real opportunities in the crypto world without any hype or fluff. If you're tired of chasing meme coins and want to explore powerful projects with real-world potential, you're in the right place. Today, we're breaking down a project that could quietly become one of the most valuable assets in your portfolio, Ondo Finance. We'll look at why this project might explode by the end of 2025, how it fits into a growing sector of crypto, and what holding 5K or even 50K Ondo tokens could really mean for your future. So, let's get into it. Imagine this. Ondo hits a price of $20. If you're holding just 5K tokens, you're sitting on a portfolio worth $100K. That's not just exciting, that's transformational for many people. Now, of course, we're speaking hypothetically here, but scenarios like this are why I'm paying very close attention to the market, especially as we approach the end of 2025. You might be wondering, why focus on late 2025? Well, if we study previous market cycles, there's a pattern that's hard to ignore. Historically, altcoins tend to reach their peak roughly 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. Bitcoin's most recent halving happened in April last year. That means we're already more than a year out. Add another 6 months, and we're looking at around October this year, give or take. Now, does that mean we'll definitely see the peak for altcoins in October 2025? Absolutely not. There are no guarantees in crypto. But when we look at how things are unfolding in the space, the steady adoption, the continued development, and the overall momentum, it wouldn't shock me at all if things align in that time frame. If the market continues building on this momentum, even if it's not a straight line up, I can definitely see strong potential by year-end. So back to Ondo. Some people ask, wouldn't holding 50K Ondo tokens be better? Let's break this down with some math. At a hypothetical price of $20 per token, 5K Ondo becomes $100K. That's not financial advice, just simple arithmetic. But it leads to a much bigger question. Can Ondo actually reach $20? In my opinion, yes, it's not a far-fetched idea. Here's why. Ondo isn't just another crypto project. It's carving out a niche in one of the most promising areas of blockchain, real-world assets, or RWA for short. So, what exactly are RWAs? They're essentially digital tokens that represent physical assets in the real world. Think real estate, stocks, commodities, bonds, even fine art. These assets, once confined to traditional markets, are now being tokenized and brought onto the blockchain, giving people more access and flexibility than ever before. The idea of tokenizing physical assets isn't just cool tech, it's a revolutionary leap in how we interact with finance. Ondo is one of the projects leading this charge. It's designed to provide an institutional-grade platform and infrastructure that can support the tokenization and trading of these real-world assets on-chain. Let me give you a clearer picture. Ondo has created a platform, not currently accessible to users in the US, that lets people buy, sell, and trade thousands of tokens backed one-to-one by traditional financial instruments like stocks, bonds, and ETFs. Imagine that. A single platform offering exposure to thousands of tokenized real-world assets. And that's not all. Ondo is also building its own blockchain, the Ondo chain. Now you might think, another blockchain? So what? But here's what makes it different. Ondo's chain is being built with institutional investors in mind. It's engineered for large-scale financial applications and serious adoption, not just random DeFi experiments. While many chains out there are built for speed or low fees, Ondo's focus on institutional-grade design puts it in a different league. If it succeeds in becoming the go-to chain for RWA projects, then its potential value could skyrocket. Let's circle back to that $20 price point. Could it happen? Well, if Ondo were to hit $20 with the current circulating supply, its market cap would be in the ballpark of $63 billion. That's around a 20x from current levels. Sounds like a stretch? Let's put it into perspective. Dogecoin, which started as a joke, reached a market cap north of $80 billion during the 2021 bull run. Now ask yourself, Does Ondo, a project with real use cases and institutional interest, sound more deserving of a $63 billion valuation than Dogecoin with memes and community hype? I think the answer is obvious. Crypto adoption is hitting record levels. According to research from Crypto.com, we now have over 600 million crypto holders worldwide. That's more than ever before in the history of digital assets. As this number keeps rising, projects with actual utility, like Ondo, will be in prime position to benefit from the wave of new capital. So while others might be chasing quick pumps or hopping between meme coins, I'm focusing on accumulating Ondo steadily. I'm not stopping. I'm dollar cost averaging. I'm building my stack. When someone asks me, is holding 50K Ondo tokens enough? I flip the question. If Ondo hits $20, that position would be worth $1 million. That's a massive achievement for most people. But instead of obsessing over whether you should hold 5K or 50K, the real question is, do you believe in Ondo's long-term vision? If you do, then every token you accumulate is a step toward that goal. And if not, well, there are always meme coins and pump and dumps for the thrill seekers. Now, let's not forget the bigger picture here. The real-world asset sector isn't just a narrative. It's backed by data, projections, and institutional movement. According to a report from Grandview Research, the DeFi market, which includes RWA projects, is expected to surpass $200 billion in value by the year 2030. That's a massive leap from where we are today. Ondo isn't alone in this space, but it's definitely one of the leaders. The team knows what they're doing. The infrastructure is being built. The timing couldn't be better. As we move toward broader crypto adoption and more regulatory clarity, projects that bridge traditional finance with decentralized technology will rise to the top. We're still early. The big players are just starting to enter, and the next 12 to 18 months could be historic, not just for Ondo, but for the entire RWA ecosystem. So whether you're holding 5K tokens or planning to accumulate more, stay focused on the fundamentals. Stay updated. Watch how the space evolves, because once the momentum kicks in, it might be too late to jump on the rocket ship. In conclusion, remember, none of this is financial advice. Always do your own research. But as for me, I'm staying in the game. I'm watching 2025 like a hawk. I'm not here for a quick flip. I'm here for the long haul. And Ondo, well, let's just say I wouldn't be surprised if we're having a very different conversation at this time next year. Thanks for sticking with me until the end. I hope this gave you a better understanding of what makes Ondo such an exciting and possibly game-changing project in the real-world asset space. If you're just as curious as I am about what could happen by the end of 2025, now's the time to stay informed, stay alert, and keep building your position wisely. Don't forget, this isn't financial advice, just one enthusiast sharing thoughts based on deep research and market patterns. If you found this valuable, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future updates on crypto trends that actually matter. Drop a comment below and let me know, how many Ondo tokens are you holding and what's your price target?